All right, this is it. It's time to set up the fourth and final engine. So you can see on this side it's all corroded. Oh man, even the edge of the transmission case is corroded. That's a bit of a negative, but yep. All right, well, as you can see, I've already got this half broken down, which I did in the field, trying to separate the engine from the transmission. So I've got the heads to take off, a little bit of tin, the intake manifold, but the intake manifold's no good because it's broken off over here. So I don't know if that's going to be a keeper. This looks like it's already destroyed at the bottom, so that's going to be another cutoff. The differential joints, sorry, not differential, the CV joints. And then I can try splitting the case, well, take the cylinders off, but I guess first thing I'll do is just soak every nut. All right, what should I start with? Oh, miracle of miracles. The distributor freaking turns. And it comes out. If only this had been on the other case. Whew. Wow. This head had some kind of case saver, I guess. And so when I took the spark plug out, it took that out. This one's coming right off. Okay, the cylinders on this side are interesting. There's a some kind of chip, dent, or missing piece at the bottom of that cylinder. These, I'm wondering if I'll be able to actually just pull the cylinders off. If not, then I'll just leave it for a while. We'll see. How do you like them apples, Will? Unbelievable. Wow. Well, that would have worked, except I broke the fins on the top. Okay, I am definitely dragging today. I didn't want to come out. Work has been frantic and I'm tired. But one thing I have found is if you've got a project, those days that you think, man, I'd like to take a day off, those are the days that you need to go do something. Otherwise, one day turns into two, and the next thing you know, you're not finishing your project. So I'm gonna work on this today. I would love to be doing something else or just relaxing, but this is how you get things done. So, all right, today I'm gonna cut these off. I tried to loosen them the way I loosened the other ones. The other one, I think I got one good cylinder off. I cracked some of the fins on both of them. These ones, they wouldn't come loose. You know, I smacked them harder and harder when I broke the fins. So I'm gonna break the fins off, cut grooves in them, and then crack them apart with my case spreader or a chisel, and then break the cylinders off so I can get to the pistons. But I did not want to smash the... There. Can't imagine why it was hard to get out. Look at the rust on this connecting rod. For the little tool I made. The tool is nothing but threaded rod, a washer, piece of pipe, and 3 nuts. You put one on the end, it goes against the pin, and if you tighten the other one down against this, it pushes inwards and it pulls the pin out. Yeah, it's a dish cam. So another useless cam. Another useless pump. Meant my other case separator that I had been using on the pistons. Ruined it. Good thing I bought several. And of course that was going to happen. Finally. No, buddy, thanks. Why does that keep getting stuck? What does it keep getting stuck on? This should not be stuck anymore. Something about that piston though. Oh, I see. Yeah, okay. I know what it is. Inside here, there's a thing inside the case, and it's hitting the piston. And that's why the piston won't let it come out. So tomorrow, I gotta try to cut this piston away somehow and get the sides of it off. Unbelievable. I just spent 2 hours getting the case off and I didn't record any of it. I thought I was recording the whole time. I must have accidentally turned off the camera at some point. Or maybe someone tried to call or text me. Unbelievable. But I've got the cases off. It was a pain in the ass. I had to cut one of the connecting rods, and for the other one, I cut through the bolt and drove it out. But I can now turn it and get to those bolts. So now I'm going to take the bolts off so that I can take the crankshaft off. That's what I'm talking about. All right. It's going to take me all day, but that's what I have to do to get this crankshaft off the transmission. So yeah, you enjoy your day. I'm going to enjoy mine. That should be it. I should be able to get up, grab a hold of this crankshaft, and pull it off. What do you bet it won't come off? That's just reverse psychology. Reverse psychology always works. This is the problem. Clutch fucking rusted to the input shaft. Yeah, fuck it. Let's just cut it off. There we go. Oh. Now it's done. So now it's time to start the cleanup and then the cleaning of the parts. All right, basic tidying up is done. That's all I'm gonna do today. It was a pretty rough weekend, pretty rough several days taking that last motor apart. It fought me every step of the way, but I got it. Got the nice transmission over there. I finally ended up with a couple of pistons and cylinders, which is nice. Not that I'll ever use them, but it'll give me a chance to practice on taking the rings out, if I can get those out safely, cleaning them up, honing the cylinder. I've got a couple more CV joints that I can play with, and I can't believe this distributor came out that easily. It's a points distributor, but those can be converted to electric. You know, of all these things, everything can be cleaned up. The only thing I really need to wonder is, can this diaphragm be replaced to have another vacuum advance? Otherwise, you have to, you know, you could take that off, and you could, you know, lock the flyweights in place or remove them and just have that thing locked at 30 degrees advanced and use completely electric timing, which is, you know, something to look into in the future. So I'm going to hold on to that. Might have some use for that. Got another couple of heads. Condition questionable, but still, you know, worthy. I've got all these fans, so I'm going to spend the week tidying that up while I work towards getting ready to go get my Beetle. When I'm done, I'm going to reorganize the inside here. I'm going to get rid of all the extra stuff. I'm going to try to put everything over onto one side so that I can drive the Beetle in here to store it. And you know, when I'm not moving around. So gonna change this around a little bit once I get this all cleaned up, get it ready for the next phase of my project. Hopefully, you know, at least one of you watched my videos and enjoyed watching me tear these awful motors apart, and they were awful. And I'm looking forward to the next part, because the next part is building a motor. I'm pretty excited about that.